Yo, what's up guys? It's Rick Rom here, and today I'm gonna bring you guys a new video. Yes, this is gonna be something different, but also it's a return to a classic series that only has like 4 episodes, and that is the Casual Warrior. We're gonna start off this year strong with Tekken 8 because it's been a big discussion happening lately. Because if you're watching this video as of right now, it's January and Harada is no longer at Bandai Namco and he is no longer part of the Tekken project. And if you guys can tell right now, I am not playing this on my usual PlayStation. I'm playing this on my Xbox, and there's a reason for that, and that's probably going to be the discussion of the episode. So let's see. Mary Sue, however you say her name. She's on the screen. But yeah, we're going to be playing Tekken 8 on the Xbox Series X because I bought it for not even full price on this Xbox. But I'll show you something cool. I bought it for a decent amount. Also, you guys can see my rank up there, Mighty Ruler. I made it really fast to Mighty Ruler on this account. But yeah, let me just show you guys something and I'll just go to practice. But this is the kicker of why I bought this. And look at this. I have all the DLCs, dude, from Eddie Gordo to the Final Fantasy character to the newest one, Marisa, that's how you say it. And then Armor King, which is insane because in my PlayStation 5 I don't even have a high up rank in there, but also I do have how do I say it? I do have a lot more hours in there, but I don't have the DLC. And this is the insane part, is that I bought all of this for about $70 after tax. That's the price of the base game. So what does that mean? That you have the entire newest game. You have the entire newest game with all the DLCs for the price of the base game, even though one could say it's the holiday season and they want to push some sales. It's not looking good for Tekken, man. And I guess we'll try something new. We'll do Armor King. The last time I played with Xiao Yu, and I have alright, I have some of the DLCs. But yeah, man, if you can buy the whole base game with DLC, and like buying the season passes separately is more expensive than buying the whole like ultimate bundle, dude. Yeah, that means it's not looking good for this game, man. And now that Harada is gone, what is left for Tekken, man? That's the real question for everybody. And yeah, but also the game just feels more optimized for PlayStation, and Xbox doesn't feel as optimized. But I think the graphics look better on the Xbox than it does on PlayStation. But yeah, man, if you this is what happened. So I'm gonna be fighting Heihachi, which is another character I hate fighting against, and that was a big controversial character to bring back, was Heihachi. There's no point in bringing him back. Excuse me. But yeah, there was not a lot of reasoning for Heihachi in here. And yeah, the DLC, dude, the same thing happened with MK1, which was getting the whole base game with the DLC for like less than like full price, dude. That is not looking good. And I remember when that happened, I remember seeing that, and that's when I got like Ghostface and all that shit. And I was like, dude, this game is not looking good. And the way the gaming landscape is now, dude, it's not looking good for a lot of people. I mean, if Harada is leaving, look at this. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Harada's leaving. Heat and Rage basically just ruined the core mechanics of Tekken, and everything just does not feel like true Tekken. There's so many power crushes, armor moves, and shit, and the spacing so bad, and there's just so much shit like that they're overloading with Tekken that it just feels not like cool. I mean, the graphics and like the presentation is cool, but the amount of like mechanics and just craziness in this game just does not feel right. And it just doesn't feel like true classic Tekken. Even Tekken 7, I wasn't really big into that game, but it felt more like true classic like stuff, you know. Especially when it came to like the rage art and like the rage drive. That feels way better than what we have here, which is Heat and the rage art. Now that for some reason Tekken is going back trying to copy DOA and stuff with the stage transactions and that stuff. I'm like messing up my combos too, or trying to think. And I don't know, man. It's just it's hard to like think. It's hard to think and talk about playing this game because there's so much shit going on in this game, and man, not everyone's seen. They should have seen the writing on the walls like a long time ago. I'm just gonna call it now. I don't think we're gonna get a decent like season 3, especially now that Harada is gone. That Harada is gone, and man, that's the true face of Tekken. But it could go one of two ways. Either Tekken 8 is gonna die early, and we're gonna be like silently. They're gonna silently just like let everyone know that the game is done, and they're gonna move on to the next game, or they're gonna try and Street Fighter 5 it. And when Ono was gone, new people took over, and they had to make sure the game lasted a little bit longer until the next project. And yeah, man, remember with Street Fighter 5, it took forever for them to end that game. But it was just to make more time for Street Fighter 6, and we saw how that turned out. Street Fighter 6 is its own can of worms, but it's doing way better than most of the other fighting games now, like MK1, Tekken 8, and Fatal Fury to an extent. But Fatal Fury, they just teased a new season pass, which is cool. And of all the of all the modern fighting games, I feel like that's like the least overwhelming one, even though it has its own problems that it follows the trends of the other games where it prioritizes like combos and shit, like crazy combos instead of fundamentals. But yeah, man, Tekken 8 has been a big offender when it comes to a lot of negativity when it comes to fighting games, especially modern fighting games. And I just can't imagine what's gonna happen next for this game, man. Because like I said, either they're gonna Street Fighter 5 it and give us another not half baked, but like a last season pass before they move on to the next project, or they're gonna just silently kill the game and just like not let anyone know. Maybe Harada knows something, that's why he left. But also, a lot of people are saying that it's probably unfortunately, because of Itagaki's passing. He wanted to look after himself and, like, you know, just be in a better headspace, which is understandable. And the negativity of Tekken 8 probably doesn't help out a lot. But yeah, man, it just doesn't feel like a great time for fighting games. Even though a lot of people like to sugarcoat it and say, you know, the fucking meme with the Kazuya. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But people like to sugarcoat it, and then now all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, fighting games are in a negative headspace, and like not negative headspace, but they're in a bad place. The rent is due, and I gotta, you know, give the same opinion everyone else is giving. You know? Which it sucks too, because I remember, like, I think I've mentioned it before in other Casual Warrior episodes with, I think, Fatal Fury and MK1, is that these fighting games, man, it does not feel like a golden age like people think it is. Even though these games, when they came out, everyone's just like, these are like the best new entries and this is the best way to get in. But I'm like, nah, man. These games, like, you can see the writing on the wall when it comes to monetization, the over prioritizing DLC characters, and like just the amount of effort that they put in trying to like sell us things we already have, especially Tekken 8 when they introduced the shop, the season passes with reused characters, and like even if you play through like the fighting pass, you know, like their own version of Fortnite battle passes and shit with the Tekken V-Bucks. They're like reusing shit and panels from like Tekken Tag 2, which is terrible, and it's just not fun at all, man. And that's the thing too about when it comes to modern gaming, dude. Every game is trying to chase that Fortnite audience, but the thing is they don't realize is that that's like its own thing, man. Everyone, like, they're trying to chase an audience that's not their core audience or the one that's gonna help them out in the long run. They want like fast, quick, easy money, which you see that with every game now. You see that with Tekken, you see that with MK, you see that with Overwatch, Halo, and it's funny enough because like not even to an extent you see that with the Ninja Gaiden game that came out recently. It does not feel like a Ninja Gaiden game, but everyone's saying that when it came out, everyone was like, "Oh, this is like the best one in the series," or like, "This feels so like cool." But then I feel like I can already tell it's not going to be one of the best games in the series. Honestly, to me, it's like one of the worst games in the series. But like I always push it off. That's another discussion for another video. But that game did not feel like Ninja Gaiden. It felt like a Platinum game, which of course Platinum developed it, but it did not feel like a true Ninja Gaiden game. But yeah. Oh yeah, man, why did they change Anna My Girl with like a big fucking rocket launcher, give her like a whole Fortnite arsenal? It's so stupid. Look at that, just fucking rocket launcher mid combo and shit. It doesn't even make sense because you're fighting in an arena. What if the fucking stray rocket just hits the audience? I don't know, man. Just the way they fucking made Tekken in this version, it just feels so stupid and anime, and not anime, just outrageous. Look at this shit. It's just, and I remember I bought this like specifically just to play with like some family over like the holiday weekend or holiday like break and stuff. And I have family that has played these games like since they were kids, like legacy players, and they don't play fighting games as much as they used to because it is like, you know, like an old. I mean, they're older people, so of course they're not gonna have time to play like fighting games like we do on the channel. Look at this stupid shit, dude. Remember when rocket launchers were saved for customization? But now it's just like a regular part of the arsenal for like Anna and Nina Williams. But yeah, they were just like spamming rage and all this shit, and they're like, dude, this does not feel like Tekken. They're like, this does not feel like Tekken. It just feels like a button and mashy game. And to the casual audience, it is a button and mashy game, dude. But to someone like us who like to play these games, dude, this is not fucking fun to fight against. It's not fun to learn the matchups, and like I don't even want to learn frame data for a fucking rocket launcher combo. You know? I don't even learn frame data to begin with, but and then every move fucking tracks, and look at this shit. Why is she getting like rocket launcher combos? I'm just like the dude in the Jaguar mask, you know? But like I said, it's just an outrageous like title, man. It does not feel true or classic anymore. The movement feels so sluggish. Like sidestepping does not feel even like it feels so pointless. They're just making everyone feel so outrageous in these games. And you see that with like in not just in Tekken, but you see this with other games too, with like Fatal Fury and Street Fighter, where everyone's just doing fucking Marvel DMC fucking combos, and you're like, damn, dude, this is not fun to fight or fun to watch. Because I remember trying to watch some like replays like on my break, like at work. I'm watching like Fatal Fury, and I'm like, it feels like a tug of war because whoever gets the first like tap gets like the whole TOD or the reset, and it's like, dude, this is not cool to watch. It's like seeing, you know, like the fucking Super Bowl, and then like the first team that starts getting like ahead of the curve by like halfway or through like the halftime show, they're like 20 points like ahead while the other team hasn't scored shit. You're like, dude, this is fucking over. There's no point in watching this. I'm gonna go to bed. Same thing happens with like video games here, man. It's like, what's the point of watching like these high level like players when they're like just gonna be doing TLD combos, and you're like, oh, okay, the match, they're not even gonna get the match reset because it's just it's over basically. It's like that fucking Simpsons meme, stop, he's already dead. That's how it feels like playing these modern fighting games, man. They prioritize big long spectacle combos that take forever to fucking end, and they're not even hard to do, and they just like require one button like this. And then when you're done doing this, you can go into rage, do your rage art, and then win the fucking game. Or you do like a long juggle that just goes on forever, and you're like, it's not fun to watch or fun to play against. Like, I remember even for a casual like level, like I had family over and they were just seeing like all this stupid shit going on with rage art and rage drive. And they're like, damn, man, this game feels terrible. And then we went back to playing Fatal Fury. So Fatal Fury was like a little bit better, you know, because it's just a little bit harder to land those combos and do those EX shits. But like I said, it has its own terrible like things in the game. Street Fighter 6, same thing with rage art, and not rage art, I mean drive rush and all that stuff. Like if I want to go see TOD combos, I'm gonna go watch someone play Marvel, because that's like ingrained with that series. It's made to be crazy. But when something like this, like with the fundamentals like Tekken and Street Fighter, like, and you're seeing them do like just giant combos that last forever, it's not fun to watch. You know, it's not fun to fight against either, especially now that I'm trying to like make a video with this, and then it's just terrible seeing and playing against all these things, dude. Look at that, I can't even like down kick. That's gonna like armor break. And you're like constantly in these 50-50 like guessing game stuff that just does not end. All of this fucking armor stuff that goes on forever. And then I can't even punish it with mine because his combos or moves are just feels like they're always plus on everything. And I'm just constantly trying to backdash and shit. I can't even do like a back 3 to get my combo starter up, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't, nothing feels fun anymore. Oh, we got the lag in here. Dude, imagine playing all this crazy fucking shit and then having like lag spikes. It's just terrible. But yeah, I guess we should just move on to a different topic outside of just being super negative with fighting games. Let's talk about older fighting games and what I want to do for the channel, and just get back into making more content. And I want to go back and just show you guys some cool like stuff. And if we're gonna be going talk about like long combos and shit, let's talk about KI, man. It feels like forever since we had a game like Killer Instinct. It feels fucking sick to play, but also like had those big long combos, but you always had a fighting chance, and I love that game, man. That was like one of my favorite games for that Xbox. Look at the tracking on that. That's so bad. I don't even feel like I'm just doing combo strings and it's just fucking track like crazy. Like even I feel like I'm doing bullshit with this. And I'm not even like a King or Armor King like main. I just picked them up like recently. I've only played like a few times with King like when I was a kid, like in Tekken Tag. I have to just look up like 1 or 2 combo strings in the training. Look at this, the fucking... I want to do command grabs. See if I can do some. Alright, some command grabs. Oh, that's game, dude. See, like, there's just so much shit, and I feel like they dumbed down a lot of the characters too. Even me with Jin, I got Mighty Ruler, but she's doing Zen stance combos, getting free electrics, and it's like, dude, this does not feel like Tekken. I'm getting so many one and dones, man. I like, dude, this is casual. This is not ranked. I don't know. Tekken, it feels like a different fighting game compared to all the other ones. But in a way where it's like, it feels like you're trying to like become the next esports fucking champion, especially with this one. And people are still like, they don't want to have fun. They want to do their fucking long ass combos and, you know, do all this crazy shit for like views and stuff. And I feel like that's the thing that's happening with a lot of modern fighting games, is that they're chasing views and ad revenue and spectacle rather than just having fun. But man, I just hope Tekken 8, man, the only way it can save itself is by having having a really good season pass. First of all, the first 2 season passes were terrible, and they were, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, dude, they were dog shit, man. None of these characters should have never been DLC. The only 2 characters I could vouch for that should have been DLC is the Final Fantasy character and the original character. All the other characters are veteran characters at this point, even like Fakuram and Lydia. They should have just saved them for this game, or they should have just fucking put them in base roster. Armor King should be base roster, Anna should be base roster, Eddie especially, and Heihachi. There was no point in bringing back Heihachi, I mean no point in bringing Reina if you weren't going to keep Heihachi dead. Heihachi should have been like season 3 or 4 if this game was successful. But man, that was too early for Heihachi, and this just, dude, this is not going to be, this is going to be one of the black sheep of the series, and a lot of people could tell that, like in the beginning. I could tell that too. I could tell that with you guys. I could tell you guys that with Tekken 8 and Fatal Fury, and now it's just now people are realizing about this stuff with Fatal Fury. But yeah, dude, he didn't even fucking, what the hell, man. Yeah, but no, man, dude, Tekken 8 is gonna be a black sheep. More so than Tekken 4, and I liked Tekken 4 when I was a kid. But I don't know, man. Tekken 9 or Tekken Tag 3, whatever they decide to fucking do for the next game, they better knock it out of the park, because this was not a good one, man. And I know a lot of content creators first glazed this game when it first came out, and all the bigger ones, because you know they get paid sponsors and all this shit. But the moment I saw Eddie was DLC for the first season pass, I was like, nah, this is not gonna be good. But yeah, I guess we'll probably I'm matching them against like not regular, but the same people from earlier. But yeah, but we'll give it though. I do like Armor King's redesign. Look at that! Like I should have sidestepped that. I shouldn't have tracked. I fucking sidestepped it, dude. Why did it fucking track like crazy, man? Why did it track like crazy? Why didn't I get the crush counter, dude? Now I get the crush counter. What the fuck is up with this game, man? I'm not even like I'm not even like clean about this shit too. Like I like doing the big long fucking combos, but I know it's bullshit, dude. I keep dropping my like juggles though. I feel like juggle should be like super hard to do like in the next Tekken game. But I feel like I'm playing Armor King like super like fundamentals compared to Jin, where I'm just like trying to do special move after crazy fucking Zen cancels. But yeah, so yeah, this is my basic bitch Armor King like combo shit like for the casual warrior. I don't think I'm gonna be playing Tekken as crazy like I was like the past year. It was my highest played game on my PS5, but I didn't even play my PS5 that much because it was so bad that I had Street Fighter 6 on there like 2 times, and it was just like, dude, I barely played Street Fighter 6 that year. I didn't even get to play Sagat or Sea Viper. But I'll probably go back for it when Alex is out, because Alex is a character that I'm really looking forward to. Maybe he'll be my true main for Street Fighter. He'll probably be my true main for Street Fighter, because I need a third strike character, dude, or I need like a cool legacy character that'll keep me in Street Fighter 6. Terry and Mai are cool, but they're from SNK, and I only fucking played against I didn't play against, I just used Ryu to get the platinum, and I stopped the game like crazy. But yeah, new year, new me. Armor King fighting games are dead. So if we don't get another quick match, we might just call it there. But yeah, disconnection rate too. No wonder he fucking denied it. So that's an armor move. That feels like insane to fight against, man. These stance shit, dude. I hate being put in those mix-ups, and I kind of hate doing those mix-ups because that feels like that's the only way I can win. Find the same guy. But yeah, that's how I'm doing like Zen stances with Jin. I'm like, dude, it's either that, go into a stance and do a fucking free electric with Jin. I'm not even like a big Tekken like diehard. I'm more of a casual when it comes to Tekken, but even I feel like these games are like getting like really easy to fight against, really easy to play. The fucking armor moves, dude. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm not trying to diss anyone who likes Tekken 8. If this is your favorite Tekken, dude, all power to you, man. But it's just sad to see that most people just don't enjoy like the modern fighting games. Because people are saying this is a renaissance of fighting games. We're gonna get fighting games based off League of Legends and Avatar and all this shit. I'm like, dude, this is not. This is nowhere near the golden age. The golden age is gone. Pretty much for most like games in general, the golden age is gone. Like if the game doesn't make you want to play the fucking games again, dude, it's not doing its job. I'm getting lag spike, dude. But yeah. Oh, he's on Wi-Fi, no wonder. Oh my god, I'm locked in. Yeah, this is the crazy thing about Tekken 8. Like, you can feel locked in, but when you're like not having fun, dude, it gives you the craziest amount of burnout ever. Which is why I stopped playing this game on my PlayStation. But I guess now that I own like the DLC 1 and 2 and the base game on Xbox, I'll keep it here. But if the next season is really not good, I'm not gonna buy it, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, I have base Tekken 8 with the first 2 DLC passes. Pre-Harada leaving, and now it'll be up to Tekken 8 if it wants to keep the player base. Oh, there we go, fucking stage breaking, of course. Oh, dude, this game, man, this game. This looks like that Tekken 5, or is it Tekken 6 stage? with like the cathedral or whatever, the one where you see Jin sitting on the chair. But yeah, man, dude, I do like that screen because it's a reference to Tekken 7. But still, the fact that Heihachi's here, man, and then I don't know, it's just it's the whole thing, man. It's like how people felt bringing back Bison was a bad thing. I felt like the Heihachi one felt way worse to me because it was like a whole legacy. Everyone knows Bison's gonna come back. He has his fucking like backup plans for backup plans to like get brought back to life. So I'm like, there's no real fucking reason to be upset that he's gonna come back. But Tekken 7, the whole point was to end the Mishima storyline and move on to Jin. I still haven't played story mode either for this game. I refuse to. I think I don't think it's worth my time anymore. Especially the whole like Heihachi thing. I felt betrayed. I was like, Heihachi was supposed to be like the send-off, man. But fuck. But yeah, I don't know, man. Tekken, it might be cooked, guys. It might be cooked, chat. All my favorite IPs are fucking dying. That sucks, man. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, this is like the insane thing of like trying to go up with against everything. I guess because I'm not even like focused anymore. I think I'm just fucking around at this point. I feel like the video's gone way too long, but yeah. I'm fucking going autopilot, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Like, I thought I could sidestep that. Like, I felt like if we could, like, just frame sidestep that shit, you can, like, get past it. But, I don't know, man. It's just... There's so many properties you gotta learn for Tekken 8 with all this craziness happening. It's just, like, it doesn't feel like it should be worth anyone's time at this point. If the pro players don't even, like, enjoy it, man... How do you expect the casuals to like it? All the casuals are gone. And I don't know, man. That's how you fucking sum up Tekken 8, dude. Is it gonna hit or miss? Alright, I forgot about June was in this game. Fuck. Okay, let's do a first to like 2 or 3 and then we'll call it there. But yeah, this is the Casual Warrior. I don't mean to start off the new year grim, but I just felt like I needed to get my opinions out there for the current state of fighting games in Tekken 8, and we'll just see where that goes. But yeah, expect some cool content later in this channel for like for other fighting games and maybe other stuff too. Why do I get to flip? Dude, this game is just constant like fighting for your life, and it's just like it feels so crazy. This is armor move after armor move, man. This is a crazy juggle war. Juggle war. I mean tug of war. Juggles and all this shit, man. Look at this shit. Just give him every fucking tool in the book, man. There's nothing you can do. You just gotta like either eat the 50-50 combos or just like put your controller down. Oh, I'm hearing Ogre's theme song in the background. That's even worse. Like, dude, you would have had more goodwill with the player base if you just brought back Ogre. Especially since June is here. She has just brought back Ogre and Christy Montero instead of Eddie Gordo. There we go, giant swing. Let's go. Yeah, I know some shit with the Kings. And the D-pad feels better on the Xbox than the PlayStation did. The fucking PlayStation controller is so ass, like playing fighting games on. I might have to change my fighting game machine to my PC or my Xbox. Oh yeah, be careful. He has rage and heat. Now you gotta be careful because they have heat. Look at this shit full screen, dude. What the fuck, dude? This game is so dog shit, man. It's so dog shit, dude. Dude, how come she gets a whole fucking hyper viper beam? And I'm like, dude, I'm just a fucking luchador with like a jaguar mask, dude. It doesn't make no fucking sense, dude. Alright, alright. I thought this was June, not fucking Chizuru, dude. I thought I got the punish. What the fuck, dude? I feel like if they wanted to add all these crazy superpowers, they should have just made another Soul Calibur game instead of Tekken 8. Dude, you don't even get to fucking play the game, man. That's funny. I don't get tilted anymore. I just fucking know that this game is outrageous. Even what I'm doing is just fucking stupid. Just extending the combos like for fucking insane. I'm doing like the same 3 strings. There we go. Fundamentals, dude. It goes over. She gets health regen too. Rage art. I mean, heat drive. Rage art. Bullshit. This is a fucking insane game, man. It's not even insane for the cool reason. It's just stupid. The stage looks really classic though. I do kind of like that shit. I miss when stages look like this instead of like battle, what's it called? Warfare stages. There you go, just do the fucking drop kick. I'm like, you're trying to do all this anime cancel bullshit, dude. But yeah, I do like when the stages look more like this and like having fucking giant like warfare stages. Like I know it's cool. It was cool like back in Tekken. What is Tekken 6? I had him like that shit too. But I'm like, dude, I want stages like this that you can see like the cool like country's background, and then it's just like a big giant plane, you know. Oh, I thought I got the punish. See, she can just keep continuing, dude, but most characters can do that stuff. Dude, these games are just so outrageous, man. What was that, like a 4-4-2, right? I think that's what she has. Ah, the fucking lag, dude. I'm not even streaming. Are you fucking... I hope that was just like a lag spike. That wasn't like a lag switch in fucking casual. She gets the juggle right off the floor! Okay. That's fucking insane, dude. This game is just insane, dude. Like, totally just giant fucking anime powers for everybody, man. It really does like look like it's lost its identity, dude. It's like if you just started playing Street Fighter and you just started doing fucking like Morris Capcom air combos and shit, and then Dante just comes out doing fucking TOD combos, and then Ryu has like a fucking like AR-15, and then Ken for some reason his Shoryuken just turns into an AK-47, and everyone just starts fucking blasting each other. And it's like, bro, fucking, I don't know. This is what it feels like Tekken is like turning into. We've always had like supernatural and like crazy shit like bears and ogres and shit in here, but it didn't feel like to this degree, man. And that's like hard to like get people to realize just because they see a dinosaur in Tekken. I'm like, yeah, but he's not doing fucking scorpion full screen grabs, summoning demons, and like doing these fucking like Naruto beam saber shit, dude. At least with Ogre, when he breathes fire, it's like it takes a long ass startup, you know? Or the laser beam that Kazuya does. There we go. Hey, and Armor King has like he can breathe fire, but the thing is that's always been like a thing in Lucha Libre. But it's not like, I don't know, it's hard to explain while trying to like fight for your life in this game. But yeah. Oh my god, like that, why does that take like so much range, man? That feels like some Soul Calibur stuff. Oh my god. Block it, Armor King. No, that's the round. Like I said, like when you think you're beating ass and all of a sudden it just pop out Rage Art, and it's just like, there's so much stupid shit going on, man. Ah, there you go. Like I said, you get drop kick, dude, because he starts doing the fucking beam sword Vegito has from Dragon Ball. Oh my god, dude, this game, man. Like, I'm trying hard not to get tilted anymore in this game. Like last time when I played it with, like, on PlayStation with, like, when I was playing with Xiaoyu. But, holy shit, man. This game is just, like, I don't even, like, get pissed off anymore. I think it's just fucking outrageous. That's how, it's like a so good it's bad. I mean, so bad it's good type of shit where it's like, dude, I can't take this game seriously, man. It feels like a fucking, like, parody of what it used to be, man. But yeah, I'd say we'll call that the end of the Casual Warrior. I feel like this has gone way too long than it needed to be. But yeah, okay, there's a, oh, this is like the fight pass thing I was talking about earlier. But yeah, man, Tekken 8, it's really concerning to see what it's become, especially since, like I said, before Hurrah left, you can get the entire game for, like, the base price, $70, and you get both season passes 1 and 2 and the base game. The same thing happened with MK1, where a few months before it was announced that it was, like, you know, sunsetting, it was ending, they had that sale on, and it was during, like, the holiday season. And you don't expect that. You'd expect them to have, like, a year 2 edition, like Street Fighter 6 has, which has the 1 and 2 edition. You can buy it for $60, and it's, like, you know, there forever. But when you see stuff like this happen for Tekken 8 and MK1, it does not seem like a good future. I'm going to be very, very surprised if we get a Season 3 and it's a really good Season 3. Because honestly, Season 3, whatever character they add in next, if it wasn't DLC from Tekken 7, or returning characters from Tekken 7, that should have been the true Season 1. You know, Season 1 and 2 with, you know, the whole Heihachi, Eddie, and then, like, the Final Fantasy character, and then this season with Maritzo and Armor King and Anna. That shit should have not been DLC. Honestly, the first 2 season passes should have been base roster, or they could have just done what they did with Fatal Fury and released them one by one. But I guess Bandai Namco got too money hungry, and maybe that's a factor that made Harada leave. We'll never know, and it's only really up to him to say it, but I don't expect to have any answers soon. But we're gonna see how these fighting games last, man. And this is like the closing statement I just want to say, is that, dude, a lot of modern games, they're chasing an audience that is not gonna stay with them. You see that with Halo, Overwatch, Ninja Gaiden now, all these remake games, Tekken 8, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. They're all chasing an audience that is not meant for them. And, you know, if you really want to make a new Fortnite, don't do it with these games. These games have legacy, and these games have history. And, you know, like what they say, slow and steady wins the race. If you try to look for fast money, fast solutions, it's only going to go away faster than when you made them. But, yeah, so let's just hide this. Why did I screenshot it? No. But, yeah, this has not been a good run for Tekken, especially since Tekken 7 was so good. But yeah, this has been the Casual Warrior. I don't remember what episode this was. I'll just put it up on the title. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next piece of content. Goodbye and take care.
Continue.